Stream hath begun, and we are live. Hey guys, it's Blue Immortal. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft. We last left off, we just finished Mogushan, thank God. And in this episode, we're gonna hopefully complete Throne of Thunder. So yeah.
I have extreme anxiety about this achievement.
Did when you looked it up, by the way, when it said bring a mage, did it like specifically did it talk about the water elemental issue?
It said put your water elemental on passive, but the thing is that like my water elemental was on passive.
Yeah, and it's still
and it still, you know, went after the boss the moment it popped up, and it shouldn't have popped up in the first place. So I mean, I honestly think it was bugged.
Yeah, that sounds like there's a bug with the encounter that's forcing it to pop out.
But you know, like if I were to switch to fire or arcane, then you know, that wouldn't be an issue because the water elemental is not a fire thing.
What character?
However, I have never played a fire mage, so it would be, I would need to practice that and figure out what the abilities are going to be the, you know, biggest damage.
Yeah.
I'm on Mira.
How do I... Hold on, is it in /E?
Is it what?
Not /E, the guild thing. Is it a guild character? Yeah, it is.
They're all guild characters.
Not all of them. You have at least one that I know of that is not in the guild. And I think there's a second one too.
I have one who is still in my old guild simply because I didn't want to leave it empty. Like nobody else is there, but there's, and I'm afraid to look at the guild bank, but it has a full guild bank, so I just didn't want to leave it. Okay, I have a minor issue.
What's your minor issue?
This character has not done the line that opens up the portal to the island.
I'm pretty sure that is literally the entire Townland Steps quest chain.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong on that, but I think you have to do the entire quest chain for Townland Steps.
I'm pretty sure I don't. Do you know how I know that?
Because did it just open?
No, I talked to Verisa Windrunner or whatever her name is, and she was like, hey, let's go to the Throne of Thunder.
Oh, okay.
She's taking me there now.
Okay. Alright, so I was wrong. I wasn't sure, honestly. I was like, I honestly thought it was just always there. I kind of forgot you had to do an intro thing. But then he said that, and I was like, oh yeah, I think you have to do all this. I was like...
Maybe you used to have to do all that?
I don't know.
You know, kind of like how you used to grind reputation in order to be able to fly certain places and stuff like that. But, I mean, I talked to her to see if she said anything, and she was like, hey, let's go. And I was like, cool.
So I guess as soon as you land, you'll be able to run up to Throne of Thunder.
I'm already on the beach.
Watch out for the machine guns.
Are there machine guns on the beach? There's trolls.
There were machine guns on the beach back in Normandy.
There's ballista. Does that count? This is not easy. Oh my god, Jaina started talking when I landed and she has not stopped. I'm gonna get there before you.
I am born.
Oh look, Nalik is up. Oh look,
He was
Nalik
born.
is dead.
All I heard was, I am born, and then he got cut off, and I was like, well, oh look, he was born.
That was a quick death.
Were you the one who killed him? Oh no, someone else did.
No, some mage.
That's a warrior.
That's a mage. That's an arcane mage named Ziphius.
They must have already left and fled somewhere because they're not here anymore.
No, he's right here.
Oh, is he?
I chased him in here.
Oh, did he run into the glade?
He is inside now. I should tell him that he shouldn't be in there on a mage.
Careful of the bird. The real question was the Border Alliance.
Alliance.
Okay, yeah, you should have told him. I still would have told a Horde person, but it's funny to suggest that I wouldn't.
Zoom zoom!
Bye!
The Thunder King, give me power.
Oh, I have to loot. I was about to just run over and skip, but then I was like, oh wait.
Okay, that's weird. Why does it force you out of cat form when you're running through there?
I'm not sure. You can do this on in Mount Form, by the way.
Damn it!
Well, the game allows you to do it in Mount Form. If you are actually able to do that, might be a different story.
Yeah, I got too close to the floaty dude. That was my bad.
Do you want to try it, or do you want me to just kill the Stormbringer?
Well, I mean, I've done it before, so I'm pretty sure I can do it. It's just, you know, there's no point since you're already there.
Alright.
Just kill the dude. Save me some time.
You seem surprised, though, when I told you initially that you could do it in mount form.
I don't think I've ever tried it in mount form.
Or travel form, or riding on a mount, or whatever.
Pretty sure I just blinked my way through it most of the time.
Welcome, weaklings, to the rebirth of the
Thinking
Zandalari
works too.
Empire. The tribes have assembled. Ye face not one force, but the combined might of all the Troll Empire. The hand of Zul will span all the continents of Azeroth once again, and ye lesser races will know pain. Now witness the true might of the Beast Worn, the Kala de Chuka Horadon, Kalamaste!
What the hell?
What happened?
I got an achievement.
Oh.
Apparently it's character-based rather than account-wide.
Yeah, most dungeon achievements and raid achievements are character-based, it seems like. It's going to be interesting when we get to the Warlords of Draenor stuff, because the quest achievements are actually account-wide. And I actually have most of those from when I played back in like 2015. But I still want to like re-get them or redo them.
They only make me stronger.
So I'm gonna have
Now
to
we
manually
show them
track those.
The true power of the Zandalari.
Don't you manually track these anyway?
A lot of the time, yeah. But normally I'll just be like, okay, we've completed this objective, and then I'll close it or whatever. And it'll just be like the objective that's listed on the achievement. But now I actually have to like look up the exact quest names. And look up like the actual quest lines and whatnot, because they might not show up on my account. And I'm not gonna like have an achievement, you know, ding when it's complete. So I'm just gonna have to be like, okay, I guess it's complete now without any sort of in-game notice.
With the Thunder King's power, the Zandalari will be reborn.
Oh, I guess the
Okay.
ghost
What?
the ghost is gone. Sure. I guess.
I was expecting like 5 ghosts and you got like 1.
There were 5 ghosts, and then they all just randomly despawned.
Well, I slashed 1. Maybe I slashed them all.
Maybe you slashed them all. Yeah, I got 1 as well. You were standing right where all the ghosts were.
Le Shen, let us prove to you the might of the Zandalari. We will crush these intruders where they stand. We will never fail you. Witness the Thunder King.
I return to the sands.
fine.
Boinky.
Game was being wonky.
Oh, the cutscene you can't skip. Yay!
It's the cutscene that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends.
You're gonna get sued.
You have swept the filth from my doorstep.
Is that song still in copyright?
I don't know. I have no idea how old that song is. I mean, it seems old, but like, it would have needed to come out in like the 20s in order to no longer be in copyright.
There's a 75-year hard stop on copyright, I believe. I believe it's 75 years. Which means I think another 10 years or so and Elvis will no longer be copyright. Although Elvis probably shouldn't have been copyright in the first place, so he kind of stole all his songs, but you know.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the first artist to do that.
He's a particularly notable one though, because he pretty much only stole from black people. So, kind of racist. Oh, this is... I don't think we've gotten this one before. Words fail to describe the massive horror of rock, bone, and blood that rumbles mindlessly and aimlessly ahead of you. Massive earthquakes crack the seemingly hollow shell of the ground beneath the figure, leaving destruction in its wake. It appears that the creature is unaware of your presence.
Well, he's right there, so...
Nuke.
And now he's...
You carefully dodge the eruption of dust and rock as the rocky horror crumbles around you.
It's just a step to the left. Or is it a jump? Is it a jump to the left and then a step to the right? Or is it a step to the left and a jump to the right?
I don't know. I don't even know what the reference is.
Rocky Horror?
I've never seen it.
You should still know the song.
I think I've only ever seen like one single clip of Rocky Horror, and that is literally the only thing I know about the movies whatsoever. Like, I know about the training montage bit, and that's literally about it, I think.
It was the favorite movie of a friend of mine in college, so I had to watch it.
My brother was addicted to Rocky Horror.
For the record, that would be his stepbrother. I only have the one kid.
I call him my actual brother. I would rather...
I get that, but, you know, I just didn't want people to think that I had another child that I never talked to.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, I was gonna say I kind of like legitimately don't want the public knowing he's my stepbrother and not my actual brother, because there are people who would legitimately be upset if I said that. But, you know, that specific clarification, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I kind of don't want people to think that, you know, I have a kid that I never talk about.
Yeah. I view him as my actual brother, but he is technically my stepbrother, and yeah. So See, that makes sense. I was just like, you better have a good reason.
I thought it was a good reason.
It is a good reason. It is a good reason. I'll give that a pass. Yeah, technically my stepbrother, but yeah, I see him as like my actual brother.
It's weird. I'm actually taking damage here.
I'm taking a tiny bit of damage. Not enough to be worried about. Are you like, is everything just missing it straight up?
Well, I mean, right now it's just doing like 4, 5, 4, 5, 4.
Yeah, that's what it's doing to me.
But for some reason, maybe it's because I jumped off that thing and didn't heal or whatever. I actually had a dent in my health bar.
The gasp.
Oh my god, this is like the worst fight ever. No,
Yeah,
it's
this-
not, but it's pretty bad.
This one's pretty bad, yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm not going to say it's the worst fight ever because that's coming, but
That's coming, you said?
yeah. I haven't gotten there yet, or you haven't gotten there yet.
What fight is that?
It's a surprise.
I would quite like to know. At least tell me what expansion it is.
I want to say BFA.
Yeah, okay, so it's still a ways out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in Nyalotha.
Okay. God damn it, I was actually really excited for Nyalotha because I always thought, like, looking at the photos, that was one of the coolest looking raids that they've ever done. I've never been in there, but it just looks really, really cool.
It's probably a lot better with more than one person, but if you're soloing it, there's one fight in particular that's just a headache, and I just don't enjoy it, so I don't go in there very often.
I always forget about the dang spider.
I always pull them on purpose.
But yeah, I really just wanted to make sure it wasn't like literally, you know, Warlords of Draenor or something. Like we were like right around the corner.
It's a ways off, but it's still, in my opinion, I do not enjoy the fight at all. And
So like you're already actively dreading it bad.
I wouldn't say I'm dreading it. It's just,
Wait till we find out what achievement it has.
oh no. It's just some of these fights just don't lend themselves to solo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of surprised I didn't pull though.
I am really surprised you didn't get hit by that because you were right there.
Yeah, I was like under that. Okay. Do you have solar beam on your bar or no? Or what spec are you?
I'm feral.
You're feral? Okay,
I do
so you
not
wouldn't.
have solar
Yeah.
beam. I have Moonfire and Wrath and, you know, some other stuff, but nothing that's going to, like, you're going to have to pull.
Do you have growl?
Do I have what?
Growl? Yeah.
Maybe, but it's not on my bar because I don't use it in cat form.
It could be in your bear form.
No, I don't want to be in bear form.
Fair. Alright.
Because if I'm in bear and then I suddenly have to switch because you're like kill and I'm not fast enough, that's going to be a problem.
That's fair. Okay. Are you ready for me to pull?
I am ready.
Alright, I will pull right at 30 seconds on the timer so we can time this well. 8, 9, pulling. Got it! Kill, 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 kill! Yes!
Oh, thank God. Seriously, stressing. I was stressing. I mean, I know I didn't really need to, but my God.
I got really lucky.
I screwed that up.
It helped that I got really lucky because I caught the egg like right at the very top of its fall. So that gave us like an extra couple seconds as well. Also, apparently I could do this. Oh, I have to aim it.
Wait, you're supposed to throw it.
You're supposed to throw it, but you have to aim it at other players.
Right.
And I missed when I tried to throw it to you. When you were standing still. So I'm kind of glad I didn't try that.
How embarrassing would that be?
I would have been so upset if I fucked it up because I tried throwing it and just completely missed.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, look! I'm actually flying in my little kitty flight form. That's cute.
Hold on. I've gotten soft hands knocked off. Alright. Now all that's left is we need to kill Lai Shen from the right corner.
Yes.
Yep, and that's it. I am kind of worried about this one because I still don't entirely know how it works, but it so far has worked.
What do you mean?
The one where we have to, like, you know, kill Lai Shen 4 times and he has to overload one of the
Yeah.
things
We
first.
just wait for him to go through that phase and then kill him. We've done it like 3-4 times now.
Alright.
I'm out of range.
So question, would this
It's too
particular
far
cat
away.
form actually meow, or would it make a different noise?
Cat form meows?
I mean, it's a cat.
Oh, I thought. Oh, wait. I thought you meant like that. Literally, there's like a button in game that lets you meow.
Not to my knowledge, but
They should add that.
they really should.
They really should add that. The game would be 10 times better if they had a meow button. Or an ability that was just meow.
Behold the power of the void.
Screw your beams. We're not doing those again.
Saving. Yeah, I was gonna say we don't need that again, do we?
No. Yeah. So the achievement actually requires that we do it 5 times in a row. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I didn't even want to do it the first time. I let you do it.
Yeah, you did.
It was actually easier that way. Like,
Yeah,
both
for
of us
you.
being in there. No, both of us being in there was screwing it up because the beams were coming to you and to me. Whereas if they all went to you, it was just like a one and done. You literally did it in the first attempt.
You have AoE Heaven following you. I hope you know that.
I see 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, now you see the rest of them.
Now I see the rest of them. Come a little closer. Keep waiting for you guys to trigger my big one-shot ability, and nothing has triggered it in here.
Did you use your big one-shot ability on the...
No, because nothing has triggered it in here.
You can't, like, cast it manually?
Stop
No,
them!
you have to
The
wait
animals
for it to
must
trigger.
not be disturbed.
We can kill all these guys.
I found my lost shoulders of healing.
You lost your shoulders?
I found my lost shoulders of healing.
Unleash.
Oh. How'd you lose them?
I'm not sure.
Bam, bam. Okay.
See? I found them. Do we remember which corner it is that we need to pull him from?
I would have to look it up. I saw there was like a really handy map. But I was gonna wait until we get there. Like on the Wowhead page for the achievement, there was somebody who put, like, took photos of the 4 different runes in front of the corners, and it basically labeled which rune was which. And I believe it was the lightning rune, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, the achievement will tell you which one we need, right? But the...
We need the fusion chain. But that's not exactly helpful in and of itself.
Right, so just knowing that we need that one doesn't necessarily mean we know, you know, which corner that was.
Yeah. But there was a very handy, like, thing I saw on the Wowhead page, which was basically, here's a photo of all the runes, and this rune is the diffusion chain rune, this rune is the blank rune. So, I can just look that up.
Into the face. More training.
Da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na, can't touch this, da-na-na-na. Can't get sued.
I did just have a thought.
Just one?
You probably should not damage the boss when we get there. Because we actually are not, we can't one-shot the boss.
I don't think it's possible to one-shot him.
No, it is. No, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, people on WoW had said that you can one-shot him and miss the phase entirely.
Okay, so then
But
I
you
just
can't,
won't touch
yeah.
him.
But if you get him down to like 1%, which seems to be what we had been doing, he will go through the phase.
I genuinely thought that we were basically killing him and then he was doing the phase anyway. So.
No, we were getting him to like 1 or 5% or something, and then he was doing it.
More kindling, I can see the light.
But like, you can miss the phase.
Okay, well, I just won't touch him then. I'll sit there and look pretty and try to figure out what kind of sound this creature would make. Pretty sure it would not be a meow. Where are you
Oh,
going?
is this door that opens? I was going for the wrong door.
I know!
Ah, lightning. Very, very frightening.
Me. Hold Alright, figure out which one
Okay.
we need before we get down there.
All who look upon my might will
Okay,
marvel
so
at
the fusion chain is the one that we need. Let me look up the achievement, which is a complete circuit. Okay, screenshots. The fusion chain. Alright. It looks like a little lightning bolt. Or like a back... Yeah, like a lightning bolt. This is the one that we're looking for. The fusion chain. So that would be the one that...
Where exactly is the lightning
That
bolt
would be the one that
located?
he just charged up. And
So
teleported
the
away
one
from.
in the top... The one in the top left corner then.
Yeah, the one he just teleported away from. We'll have to wait though.
So this one here.
Yep,
Where do you see a lightning bolt?
this is a lightning bolt. I don't know how else to describe it. The rune?
Oh, are you talking about this zigzag thing?
Yeah.
That is not a lightning bolt, but okay. Alright, so here he comes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let you pull him after he charges it. Or while he charges it.
Pulled.
Excellent. Okay, it's showing the lightning thing.
You have made a grave mistake.
You need to get him down lower so that he can
Yep.
There we go.
Oh shit, I just got knocked off the edge.
Sanctum, witness your
Oh no.
body.
I died.
I see that. Are you somewhere where I can res you?
No,
or
I'm completely
no?
off the edge of the map.
Yeah, the fight reset, by the way.
Okay. I'll release. How did it
Like,
reset?
I guess because you pulled him and I hadn't touched him,
So you weren't in combat yet?
I was not in combat.
Okay, that's just impressive that you somehow didn't get into combat.
Well, he can't hit me, so
Okay, well, apparently, do not punch him when you're standing on the edge, because he can and will knock you off.
yeah.
I did not know that. Until now. Alright, we try this again. When he gets to the right place.
Right, so because I had not engaged the boss in any way, shape, or form, the
Okay.
fight reset when you died. So basically it was like, oh, there's no one here. Haha.
Okay. Yeah, because I kind of got knocked off instantly.
Yeah, don't, you know, like, if you're gonna mess with him, move your ass to the center of the room.
Yeah. I think he was trying to cast spells or something, so I ran up to punch him. Okay.
It doesn't matter. You just need to get him to the point where he's gonna
I am laid
Yep.
chain.
charge the thing in the middle. Yeah, get your butt to the middle of the room.
You have made a grave mistake.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
My own sanctum, witness your body.
And try to stay in the middle of the room because the wind things can knock you off too. You're not in the middle of the room.
I'm fine.
Why are you not in the middle of the room? Oh yeah. Okay, well when you get knocked off again.
Well, I'm trying to kill all of them in this sector to make sure that it's this one that gets disabled.
Okay. Can we kill him now?
Yep, kill. There we go.
I sought
He did not want to go down.
finish the war
Congratulations.
of the gods.
I just want it to be known, by the way, He actually managed to parry and dodge like half of my attacks. I don't know how he did that, but yeah, I was legitimately struggling to hit him somehow.
Oh no.
What's up?
So I did not earn Glory of the Thundering Raider because apparently that one, it's character specific. So since I was only here for this one on this one character.
That is bullshit.
Oh my god.
Okay. That is bullshit.
I was trying to figure it out because I'm looking at it and it's like you've got everything, and then I'm like, wait, I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing the one we just did. Why am I missing? Oh. Okay. I had the same problem in Dragon Soul.
I got a mount out of it.
You know, I know you did.
Do you
It's
want
not a
to?
very pretty mount, by the way.
I haven't seen the mount yet.
Well, go look at the mount.
Hold on, I forgot what mount I got. Armored Sky Screamer, that's what I got, okay. Armored Sky Screamer. Yeah, not my favorite. Kind of agree with you, that one's... yeah. Alright. Let me sell stuff and then end off the episode. And all that is left now is... yeah, Siege of Orgrimmar, that's it. Everything else has been done.
For you.
Are you wanting to go back and run these to get the achievements?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Do you think I'm doing this for my health? You know, when I say I don't mind, it's usually because I already have that achievement.
Okay.
But, like, in this case, the same thing for Dragon Soul. Like, the final boss thing. I have to do that 3 more times. So, you know. I can do Throne of Thunder by myself. That one's not the problem.
Is that the
Dragon
only
Soul is
achievement
the
you're
problem.
missing?
Yes.
We can do Dragon Soul together at some point. I'm open to that. There's no reason why we can't.
If you look at it, it should show you I'm only missing the one.
And that's the one where you have to kill, that's the one where you have to kill, the final boss from the 3 different platforms. With the aspects.
Yes. I'm already there. Like, I'm on Deathwing's back, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm in that fight on Deathwing's back. I tried it earlier today, and as usual, it bugged. The
yeah.
amalgamation stopped spawning. I think I just have so much bad luck with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can do Throne of Thunder by myself. I can go run that by myself, no problem.
Okay.
That one doesn't bother me. Dragon Soul is a problem because for whatever reason, I cannot do that one by myself.
Well, here,
I've tried.
we can do that if you want to.